Hi, beautiful souls. Welcome. I'm going to do two readings for where we are in the moment, at the moment on this planet. So choose whether you want number one to apply to you or number two to apply to you. So choose your reading. Now, sometimes people find that every card, both readings apply to them, and that's okay too, whichever one you feel pulled to listen to. Ijushe kumbako todishteke tikukapatite tikukanyattia seki kokaka. Shetotoyo shushata buko osheshi jujante bibitike saka atite tekoka ande tekeka. Indebiki atsukujt azet kike. Shetuku ute bitikika onget a bibitite teka. Sukaya zuze amunye nikaka kiko batikeka. Se de stuka ashtea nikike kakakakakaka. Imbetiki kokaya shotakaya tsuko oteki atia tia tia kombakaretikika komboje tsikika kakakakakakaka. Ejitiki ania tia koe batu edikika kokokokokokokokokokoko. Eja shashuka amaka ezibitike ejutaka atia tsike eniakiaka. India bukuye tsikika suk ojik adikika umbortikike kakakakakakakakakakakaka. Ejesheshashaku ujejeshku undedikike. Andakia kukakabaretike uka. I always laugh when my light language comes up within myself. I laugh because it's sort of stealth light language. So when I do the my thumbnail, I say tarot reading, and then I say in the title / light language. But I don't know if everybody sees that when they click on it. So there are people who are drawn to my videos that may never have heard light language before and are drawn there because of the tarot readings. And the light language comes up to give information on a level that is beyond the rational mind, and it drops in to the soul. But what the language is about today is the intensity of the waves that are incoming and helping us to process that incoming frequency from the solar flares. Now, there's a website, a YouTube channel. I'm just going to tell you which one it is. I think it's called Suspicious Observers. And this is a chap that's been observing the sun for a long, long time. And he's just released one that there are 6 solar storms on their way to Earth. So there've been all of these CMEs, coronal mass ejections, and this is the energy coming towards us because I believe the sun is actually a portal. Ejunde shesa, sikende ukabaati jende kikeka, su e yenirikike, arati haratia shunia neni ungange betseketa. So there are 6 solar storms. The energy is incoming and it will affect each person differently. Some people will have, as I've talked before, emotions come up that haven't been resolved, that are sort of deep within the subconscious because they're heavy energy and the energies coming from the sun are higher frequency, so it moves it through. But for others, it can actually affect the heart center and that they feel more love, they feel more connected, and everything is fine and everything is perfect. But for me, it's been an incredibly intense 11 days, the first week or so of May. And for me, it has brought me more into the space of let go, let God. And that's such a profound, simple phrase. And it is to say that how about we let a divine aspect of us unfold what we need in front of us? So we have our idea of what we would like. We have a concept of how we would like our life to unfold. And you may define it, write it down, do meditations on it. But I would urge you to, once you've done your half hour or your hour, that throughout the day you let it go. If any of the thoughts come up around what should I do next, or I would really like that, or what do I need to do to create this, what I would suggest you do is you stop and you check in on how you feel in your body when these thoughts come up, and to actually consciously choose to let it go. Let it go and drop it, drop it, drop it. Allow your need or want or desire to drop away. And in a way, what you're doing is handing it over to a deeper, more divine, more connected aspect of you that sees a bigger picture. So for me, in the last 11 days, incredibly intense, I was sort of reduced back, pared back to the core of who I am. And the closest I can sort of think that this is when somebody has a near-death experience and they leave their body for whatever reason and had these incredible experiences. And when they come back, they're totally different. They do not look at the world the same way. Things that were so important and took their focus no longer are that important. They understand in a way what really is important to them beyond what the ego needs and wants. And that's what's been happening to me. And so let go, let God, surrender, trust. And whenever the emotion or the thoughts come up around what's next, what's happening in the world, how are we going to cope? How do we survive? What do we need to do? You feel how you feel and let the energy drop. You see it go down a water slide and whoosh off into the distance. And when you let it go, there is a peace that's left within the body, a feeling of peace. And that's what you actually drop into. So do your creation, have your list, have your affirmations, but throughout the day, let it go. Let it go. Doing affirmations throughout the day, I don't believe really helps unless you can fully embody the truth of that affirmation. But if you, when you check in, when those thoughts come up, when those positive thoughts come up, if you check in your body and there is not 100% peace in relation to that affirmation, I would let that go and let go needing something, let go wanting something, let go desiring something, and hand it over to God, hand it over to Source, and rest in the peace and the trust and the surrender that comes when you hand it over to God. Ezukun jikumbe jiketi shesakaka. Injikemia tsukia bukuto shteshta. Ijikanaya sekabia tukaya shoshanie zikikaka. Indeya shusheku etika ambaka o jetekeniakaka. Inzikabiatuku e darko umbetiki e je tako otike atako ababatiki eshes ange tsk atekuya nekika. Jikididi kunge botuturistaka asia nia kukababatika. So take a breath. Ushea zukundesa, seki kapa, sikuturesta inenenekike, seki dugoriatsa, seki suko oshe. Eshesku esika asikea asuku embebedikika, ude shezaka, indea seke, undea shosa, umbriatse keka kakakaka. Okay, so reading number 1. And I will just sort out 3 cards, I think, past, present, and future for the people that choose reading 1. Okay. Ujeniteka. Shushika unge batia sa edikeka. I e zi ende kikea. Azukuyo shoshana. Aki. Izibitike sundaya chatsa. Ikaka. Embiatse kuke e zushena. Okay, reading one. Okay, first card is the Empress. So group number one have been doing their meditation. They have been doing their creating. They have been doing their visualization and actually have been quite successful at it, have found that they have opened doors in front of them. They have pulled things into their reality. So group one has this understanding within them that it is possible. So the second card, which is the now card, is the card of allowing something into your life that you couldn't experience or expect or know about. It's an unknown. So where you are is you've done all of this creation. You are a powerful creator. It's time to, in a way, play a game. What could come in if I ultimately surrendered? What could come into my life if I did let go, let God? You have, in some respects, come to the end of being satisfied with the world around you. You've become somewhat maybe jaded, somewhat maybe even bored with the world around you. So the card is suggesting is surrender to something that you can't even imagine. Ask for an unknown experience. Ask for a new path, a new reality that you can't even imagine. Be that open, be that surrendered to that deeper aspect of you. Now, what this is going to do as an outcome card is this is about friendship and relationships. And this is going to create a deeper relationship with the divine aspect within you. Create a friendship, become friends with God, become friends with the all in all. It makes it what you are going to experience is a more personal relationship with the creative force. You will communicate in a different way. It's such a beautiful spread for group number one. So often when we're thinking of source and God, it's something that we don't fully quite understand. We have a concept and we are letting go of our old concepts of God, of the guy with the beard in heaven. But we are trying to establish a true, more real connection with that source energy, a more authentic connection. And that is what is going to be happening with represented by the Two of Cups. So you will have a more personal connection, a friendship with that divine aspect through the let go, let God concept, through asking, what is it that you would pick for me from time to time? What is it that you, the higher aspect of who I am in reality, what is it that would uplift me? What is it that would fulfill me that I can't even think of? And that's what this first reading is about. Ejukaya shoshande kiesea nukoyo potoko se dikaya. Inietea sia kuya bako dariashte kanye dikika. Sa sa sa. Eshu sheshu bo o te kini rikika. Ize te asu ebebitika. Ania kuyeba koyoshu shashe. Sike inea suka. Amba e shushanya. Ize kediatstaka. Esia botoyosho no kika. Sebebitike. Ize no yoko. So, reading number 2, the first card. Okay, so the people that choose reading number 2 are at a different stage or a different level, a different layer than the people in reading number 1. This is for the people that have been doing it tough. This is for the people that have, and actually I'm just being told that both cards, both readings can apply to you, that they're not mutually exclusive. You can be going through number 1 as well as having experienced number 2. So they may both very well apply to you. So reading number 2, group number 2, if this is your choice, you've been doing it tough. You have been doing the hard yards. You've been challenged emotionally, physically, maybe spiritually, and you're coming out of that now. This was a very difficult time, but you are still standing. You are a warrior in many respects. Ejushe dukunge nende nondayana. Ombene nikeana. Ende unguye zoyama. Aye ane unguye ama. Eshe asi ne ne koka. Ijushashe sekade de kriate kamaka. Ije si zezeke ene kakayatsatsa. Ejosha shosha umbeatsaka. So this is the past. This is what has brought you to this moment. And your You Now card is the King of Swords. So this is who you now are because of those challenges. You are strong, you are grounded, you are powerful in a way possibly that you are not yet fully aware of, because the hangover, the effects of the past are still being incorporated, are still being released, and energies are recalibrating within you. And you may feel a bit battered and bruised, but the truth is at the core of who you are is this incredibly strong, grounded being who is authentic in the truth of what they've been through and who they are now. They can look, these beings can look into the mirror unflinchingly, without judgment, and just know that they are an incredibly strong, resourceful being. Ejushe suka, sakaba e de shande de kike. Inaya sea buku e. So you have in a way conquered yourself, conquered your Balrog, conquered your nemesis, however you want to describe it. You are much changed because of your challenges. Ejushe bite endi kuka zebetike. Shushania kiabo o chikatskama tia steke endi kamakuka. Ejoteya shushasi hanyakia bataka aze sekeka. So, what is the future for reading number 2? The future card is a new beginning, an ace card. It is coming from a deeper part of the unknown. It is in a way the same, that the cup is coming out of the cloud, out of the unknown in this card, in the You Now card in the first reading. It is the same for this, that there is now a deeper connection to something greater within you. And it is time for you to step into a new truth about who you are in this realm. So the challenges have helped you grow. The challenges have added a new dimension to who you are. It's allowed you to see a deeper dimension to who you are. Embetika sekekuka. So this is the house of the true heart. Indiakuke sote shikeka. So you are closer to the truth of who you are than you have been before. It is a spiraling up our evolutionary process. We spiral up, sometimes coming back to similar points of reality, of experiences. But when we come to those points again, we are not the same person than that we were when we came to it further down on that spiral previously. Sokoya shoshande kikeka. So a new level of authenticity, a new level of truth. You have drawn your sword and held it aloft and declared who you choose to be and who you no longer choose to be via the program, via the habits, via the ego, I suppose. Embetike shushe se ikanya. Indebitiko she su etikamo etikika. Embeke shoshanyaka. Sibiti shoshiko ote she ende kikeka. Ambayatsa kukayatsa. So 2 beautiful readings for where we are, what you guys may be coming across or experiencing at this moment. Embetika ya shoshe ike sieseka a. So keep dropping into the heart space. Keep asking to know love. Keep letting go of the analysis from time to time when you are able throughout your day. Ejukaya seki anye kekaka oretike, and connect with something deeper that maybe is yet a little bit undefinable. Whether we'll actually ever be able to define it while we are still living from here. But we have a concept. Keep dropping in, keep opening, keep asking, keep expecting, keep allowing. Enjukaya shesike, hindeya zukea motojesu, sasike kikanya, sakaya chutse, ine kukea puta. So many blessings, much love, and have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.